Hey, this is Rafael from midgridracing.com. Wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Monaco GP, which is going on right now. So, ready? Formula One! Formula One! Woo! Formula One! Okay. I don't know exactly which way to go with this thing, because I'm going to just start talking about Free Practice 1, which I didn't watch. I just saw the highlights for it. Let me tell you something. Massa and Palmer hit the wall. Guti's car died. Some kind of electrical failure. Some drain cover flew up after Rosberg drove over it. The drain cover took to the air, spun around a little bit, hit Romain Grosjean's car. Not a good day for Haas, now that I think about it. Hit Romain Grosjean's car, destroyed the front wing of his car, of his ride, but nobody was hurt. Both of the Mercedes ended up at the top of the list during Free Practice 1, which is kind of where they are or were expected to be. At the end of Free Practice 2, a different car was at the top of the list, but we'll get into that here in just a little bit. Romain Grosjean hit another wall during Free Practice 2 coming out of the tunnel. Vettel had problems during Free Practice 2. He hit the wall twice, backside first. Romain Grosjean hit the wall. Who else hit the wall? Rio Haryanto hit the wall coming out of the tunnel. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but in years past, they talk about how as the cars are coming out of the tunnel, there's a little bump in the road there. But it's not all the way across the track. It's just like in a section of the track. So as the cars are coming out of the tunnel, if they hit that bump, they tend to lose their grip, and it's easy for the cars to slide and hit the wall. And I think that's what's been getting everybody that's coming as they're coming out of the tunnel into the Nouveau Chicane. Haryanto hit the wall there. He kind of ricocheted and went around there. Several of the cars were running long at the Saint-Devat corner, and that's really the only place where the cars have a runoff, and so that happened there. Remember how they were telling us that Renault is supposed to have a new engine, or supposed to have engine upgrades coming online for Canada? So at the end of the last race in Barcelona, they had in-season testing, and Renault brought one of the upgraded engines. They put it into Daniel Ricciardo's car, tested it around, and they were like, oh yeah, this thing's good. You guys want to, go ahead and keep one of these for Monaco? And Red Bull said, yeah, we'll take one. But apparently Renault only had 2 engines ready. So they gave one to Red Bull for them to use as a Tag Heuer. And then they gave the other engine to the Works team. So Daniel Ricciardo is driving around with the upgraded engine already. And also Kevin Magnussen is riding around with the other upgraded engine, going around the tracks. Now, the second upgraded engine will be ready by the time they get to Canada. So Verstappen will have the upgraded engine in Canada, as will Jolyon Palmer. But Daniel Ricciardo seemed to be taking full advantage of the engine, but Magnussen was not having too much luck as far as getting any more performance out of the car goes. There was an interesting scene there with Danny Kvyat throwing some mad shade at Massa. Massa was going kind of slow, giving himself some space between, himself and the car that was in front of him. DK is going on a full speed lap and comes across Massa going slow and just kind of weaving around the track. DK lost his shit. He was like, get this effing car out of the way, blah, 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 blah. Come on, it's unprofessional or disrespectful. I don't even remember what he said. But it was kind of funny because he was throwing some mad shade. They did kind of a look back at the wreck in Spain, and I really don't necessarily want to get into all that, but suffice it to say that, yes, Nico Rosberg was in the incorrect engine setting. So, and that's really all that I'm going to say about that mess. You guys know what I think about the results from that race. Other news, Bianchi's parents are apparently suing the FIA, Formula One, and Marussia itself. So we'll see what happens there. During free practice 2, there were lots of lockups, lots of wheel problems there. And I wanted to talk about my other video where I was talking about better to be lucky or good. So last year, 2015, if you guys remember, Hamilton was good all weekend. He was dominating in the free practice sessions. He dominated in qualifying. He was dominating during the race until at the very end when Mercedes made a bad call. They called Hamilton into the pits and they cost Lewis the race. Nico Rosberg ended up winning the race. Toto Wolff later said that it was a pit stop algorithm error rather than just a basic bad call that they made. I'm not going to say that they were favoring Nico, but 3 wins in a row, or 3 times winning in Monaco, especially 3 wins in a row, is really good for Nico. It's a good little stat for him to have. And yeah, so did Mercedes favor Nico over Hamilton? I don't know, but Nico was lucky to inherit that win. He himself said that he was lucky to get that win. Seb said, to Hamilton, dude, we know that you won. So, I don't know. Is it better to be good than lucky? Maybe a little bit of both. All in all, the cars this year are about 4 seconds, between 3 to 4 seconds faster than they were last year. They're saying that some of that is due to your ultra soft tires. Some of it could be because of the engine, better performance in the engines. I don't know, but 3 to 4 seconds is a lot of time to be faster between last year and this year. So, hey, we'll see how it goes. I, myself, am looking forward to free practice 3 and the qualifying. And I am looking forward to this race. Hopefully, it won't be the processional race that it's been the last few years. DR is looking good. Ricardo is looking really good. I hope he gets the pole. I hope he gets the win. That would be awesome. I think the 2 Mercedes are going to come in 2nd and 3rd. Maybe Vettel in 4th. Maybe Kimi in 5th. That's the way that I'm going to call it right now. Verstappen's going to finish 6th or 7th or something like that. That's it for now, for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys after qualifying. Yeah, let's do that. After qualifying. All right. See ya.